So for my AT review, I wanted to show you a couple of apps for parents that help provide visual supports when they go out into the community. The first one is called ChoiceWorks. It's made by Be Visual and it's $6.99 in the App Store. As you can see, it has some preloaded visual schedules. The first ones are daily routines. The preloaded one is my school schedule and my nighttime schedule, but you can actually add other schedules as you go. If you click on the schedule, you can see this one I've kind of played with a little bit, so it's much shorter. Typically you can have about 8 items on your schedule for the iPad and 7 items for an iPhone. If you click on the right arrow, it will read the schedule to the child.
My school schedule. First I need to circle time, bathroom, then I can.
It'll tell them what they need to do at the end, but as you see, if things are moved over to the right, it's no longer read to the child. You can move them back to the left and reset. Some items can actually have a timer on them if you want to shape up behavior. If you hit the edit button, you can go in and actually set the timer as low as 30 seconds and shape up to, say, 5 minutes sitting in circle time. You can also add those to items like brushing your teeth if you want a child to brush their teeth for like 2 minutes. Some items, after you save, when you click on them, will actually have a video of children performing the task.
Wash hands.
So again, if you hit edit, you can drag items up and down in the schedule and move them. You can delete items, and then you can add tasks to the schedule. Like say, reading a book. But if you wanted to add a task that was more customized, you'd click on the camera and you can take pictures of things or people in your environment and add audio, or you can also upload things from the internet. Then you can save them and use them in your schedule so it's more personalized. As you can see in the bottom right, there is a schedule book that helps talk to children about why schedules are important, and these social stories are throughout the app. So again, like I said, you can go in and design your own board, or you can use some of the preloaded boards. And then I just wanted to show you too, there's a little icon up here for uploading. You can print boards, share boards, email PDFs, or use iTunes sharing if you want to actually print the board so you can carry it around with you. There's also the option to share with 6 different family members once you've bought the app. So if you've designed a board and you want to share it with grandma or dad when they go out into the community, or some other family member, you can do that. So if you go to the bottom, you can see the next set of schedules is around waiting. We can shape up waiting behavior or non-interrupting behavior while on the phone. Again, you can see if you click on edit, you can start at 30 seconds and shape up to a longer amount of times, and you can also change the options of what they can do while they're waiting for you. So this reminds them. You can save, it will read the schedule to them, and again there is a social story in the bottom right. The next section is around feelings. These are 2 boards that are already in there. I play with them a little bit, but you can add other feelings. So it will remind a child when I'm upset what they can do, take a walk or take a deep breath, and they can also, then they can take a drink or take a break. But you can customize those as you like. There's also the feelings social story. And again, it will read it to them.
When I am upset, I can take a walk.
So they know what they're supposed to do. The feeling skill is the last one, and it helps kids to click on something, how they're feeling, angry, hungry, and remind them what they can do.
Hungry.
And there is a data collection system attached to that, if that's something that parents might find useful. The second app I want to show you is called Sesame Street and Autism. I don't know if you know, they added a character to Sesame Street that has autism. There's a story in here about her. Sorry, it's taking a few minutes to load. Julia. And there's videos, parent videos, routine cards, and storybooks. The routine cards are what I wanted to show you. These daily routine cards are kind of nice because they're adapted to going out in the community, like going to get a haircut, going to sporting events, the dentist, a restaurant, and it will read it to them. You can also slow them down and just do a frame at a time.
Big Bird and Granny walk into a restaurant.
That way you can actually go through step by step with your kiddos. There's also the option to change who reads the story.
Big Bird and his granny are going out to a restaurant. Let's see what they do when they get there.
And also there's the option to print. Parents can save these to their favorites. The advantage to having this is that parents can take social stories and visual schedules with them without having to carry around a lot of laminated items. The disadvantage is that they're only on iPad and iPhone, and if you forget them or you don't plug them in, you might not be able to use them. Please let us know if you have any questions, and I hope you found this helpful. Thank you.